Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 3 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to start adding the furniture. Now we're going to continue working on this. I want to add a door. So let's go to Insert, Load Family again, and then let's go and look for the door. Here we'll be able to add in different kinds of door. I'm going to go to Residential, and let's add this one for the main door. But as you can see, what we could do is a double door right here. I'm going to click open, and I'm going to add the smallest that they have, and then 2000 is the height that I want. So 1500 is the width, and then height is 2000. I'm gonna press OK, and then once I add it, you type in DR because under architecture, door is a system family. So here you type in DR and you'll be able to add the door. If you notice, it's too big for this one. So what I'm gonna do is, let me flip this going inside right here, but let's edit this type and then let's duplicate this. I'll probably want it to be around 1300 to give it more space. And then here, the width 1300. And there you go. You added or you edited a family again. And then go back to Insert, Load Family, and I want to add the one for interior. So we have different kinds right here. So interior doors, and I want it to look like this. So click on open. What I do here is I highlight everything. So and select one, go down, and then hold on shift, select the bottom, and then press OK. And then it's just saying that there's a lot of things that you want to load on under that family. You just want to say yes, I want to load them all. And then after that, DR, because it's a system family. And then here, this is the smallest that they have. What you need to do is go to the drop down and then select around 700, and then we're gonna maintain the 2000 millimeters height. So here I'm gonna add it right about here, and we're also going to add the toilet. So here, let's go to load family, go back here into the main, and then look for plumbing. Once you have that, go to architecture, fixtures, and then we have water closet, we have commercial, and then domestic. I'm just going to use the 2D. We don't need to show it as a 3D. So I'm just going to click open, CM on that, and then let's add it right about here. We have enough space. And then we need to have space for our sink right here. So let's load family, go back here. We have different kinds of sink. So I'm gonna choose the round vanity sink. And then press OK. And then CM on that. And let's add the basin right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change this to probably 650 by 2000. To make it a little bit small, and let's put it right there on that side, and we could just add right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on annotate detailed line. We have our thin lines right here, and I'm just going to add a line to represent. I'm just going to add the line to represent the table right there. And then there you go. You can also, if you want, move this one right here, and you will have enough space to go by. And we could just even push this one right here so that it's not too much on that side. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add the curtain wall. I think it's easier for us to see where the windows will be added. So what I'm gonna do is go to architecture, click on wall, and then go to drop down. You want to select curtain wall, and here what we're gonna do is we're going to add curtain wall all around here, but we need to click on space bar in order for us to go from the interior to from the exterior to the interior, because we want the glass to be on this side. After that, I'm going to add here as well. I want to make sure that it doesn't snap on there, so I can push this one back like so. I always wants to put caps for the support because it's not all the way windows. And then just similar to that, but here we could actually push it all the way onto this side. And then here as well, CS, push this all the way right here. And then here it snaps there, so we just need to pull it a little bit. And then actually on this side we could add in the folding sliding door, or the sliding door itself, the folding or the sliding door. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually delete it there. We have a door family for that, so it's easier to just add. So I'm just gonna add it later on. Here I'm going to add more, so I'm gonna add it right here, and also for the stairs. So I want my stairs to be shown like that. And then here, of course, we need curtain wall as well on this side, and then on this side. Maybe on this side we don't need to add anymore, only on the front, because I want this way to have some privacy right here when you're entering. So now in order for us to show this, we need to click on modify. Those errors are saying that it's not shown because it's inside the wall. So if we check here, you won't be able to see the curtain wall or the windows. So what you need to do is you can go to modify and then cut geometry. You can do this on level 1 or on 3D view. So you need to select the wall first and then the curtain wall, and it will cut it. Wall and then curtain wall. You can also do it right here, and then click wall and then curtain wall. So now you just need to go around and cut all those geometry, and there you go. That looks good. And then now what we need to do is, let's go to 3D. I want to set the height. So usually the set of heights, you select here and then you put it onto the proper height. This one I'm gonna, because our height is, wall height is 3000 from levels 1 to level 2. So that 3000, at the same time we will have a floor. So that 3000 will minus 200. So I'm trying to at least remove negative 600 at least. And then from here, I want to pull it up a little bit. This one should be base offset around 250. And that will apply on all except on this one. So now I could align AL and then align all the top portion. Right there. So now it's negative 600, so 2400 is the height of the window. And then here, because this is a washroom, we need to pull it up all the way. So only on this side is looking like that. And then here, AL, pull it up similar to all of them. And then don't forget this one. Even though there's a credenza there, that's fine, because that's credenza is for the design, and that will look really good. And then we still need to create the floor so that it doesn't look like it's floating around. So let's actually do that now. So let's go back to level 1, and then after that let's go to architecture and then floor, and then edit this type, duplicate, and then we could put in floor number 1, and then press OK, edit, make the thickness to 200, and then here what we could put is a stone material. So I'm gonna put in stone. Let's use this fill stone, apply, OK, and then OK. I'm going to add the floors into all of this except for the kitchen, because I want the kitchen to have a different material. So after that, let's click on pick lines. So I'm going to pick it from the interior wall. So I want it to be all around this. And then this one should be all the way right here. I'm gonna cut it there. And then here we could just do it all around here. And then we should just trim this one first. Trim and extend. And then here, pick line again. We could just go around here. And then TR, trim and extend on all of them. Right here, every corner. There we go. We cut it off right here. And then if there's an error, Revit will let you know anyway. So let's just click on finish and let's look at it at 3D on how it looks. We could change this to fine, and then here we could put shaded part so that we could see properly. So now that's looking good. I just added right here on this side just because I know. So it looks like I shouldn't do that because it's overlapping. So I'm going to just edit the boundary, delete this, and then delete this ones as well. And then I'm just going to trim and extend right here. And let's see how it looks, because I was afraid that it won't see here this one. So at least we have a floor there. It's actually the cutout of the door. So it's actually not a floor, it's floor. So I'm happy with that. And then let's add in another one. So click on floor, edit, duplicate, and then here we just need to change this material to another stone material. So I'm gonna use this one, granite, and then after that let's just use rectangle and click on that. So now we have different kinds of flooring. So there's two right here. We could even extend this one later on if we do, because I want to add maybe because I want to have probably an L-shape kitchen. So if I do the L-shaped kitchen, what will happen is I will need to pull this one back right here. We have an L shape, plus we have the bar top right here, or an island right here. So we could probably do that, and then so that it looks different. So for now, let's leave it like that. So for the folding door, you will need to go to part 1 description of this series, and it will be the second link that I'm gonna add. Here we have a parametric folding door. You can download that, or you can download all of this, because everything is basically given. Show in folder, and then just drag and drop right here. Right now it's too big, so what I'm gonna do is maybe I'm gonna add it here for now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change the width or the length. So here I'm going to external offset 0, and then here let's do width is around 4500. This is still big, too big. We could have this one around 3000 for now. In terms of height, around 2400. And then the number of panels, we could put this one at probably 4. Press OK, and then you could basically add select that and then pick new host. And I want it to be going around like that. And if we see it in 3D, it will look like that. It looks really nice, and it's the same height as that. We could flip it on this side if we want to. So I'm gonna flip it. So now it looks like that. So around 4. We could even put it as 6 if we want to, but I think it's not good enough. Or we could put it at 2 each. And it will flip like that, but there's an error right here. So I'll probably just put it on one side. So 0 here, and then let's see how it looks for 6. 6 is looking good as well. So I'm probably going to leave it like that. It looks good. It looks proper. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, and that's good enough for me. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.